Okay, let's talk about one of the most daunting parts of any new undertaking, the actual planning. I'm going to show you how you can use AI to go from that terrifying blank page to a crystal clear, actionable plan in literally just a few minutes.
You know the feeling, right? A big, exciting, but really complex new project lands in your lap. You can kind of see the finish line way off in the distance, but the path to get there, it just feels like a complete and total fog.
Exactly. That feeling of being totally paralyzed, just staring at a blinking cursor, that's what we call the blank page problem. It's that initial roadblock that can kill a project's momentum before it even gets going. But there's a classic, time-tested way to bring some order to all that chaos. And that solution is the work breakdown structure, or WBS for short. It's a really foundational idea in project management that's designed to do one thing: tackle complexity head on. The best way to think about it is like you're using a camera. You start way zoomed out on the big picture, the main project goal. Then you slowly zoom in, focusing on smaller and smaller pieces until you have a set of really clear, actually doable steps. It's all about making something massive feel totally manageable. So the whole secret is this hierarchy. You got your main goal at the top, you break that down into big phases of work. Each of those phases has specific deliverables, the actual stuff you're going to create. And then each deliverable is made up of individual tasks. This structure is what turns a vague idea into a roadmap you can actually follow. And right here, this is where everything is changing. Doing this the old way, manually, could take hours. You started from nothing, and if you needed to change something, what a nightmare. But with AI, you get a smart first draft in seconds, and it's so much more flexible when things inevitably change. And this is the key thing to remember. AI isn't here to take your job. Think of it as your co-pilot. It does the initial heavy lifting, creating that first structure, and wiping out the blank page problem. So you can jump straight to the important part: refining the plan and leading your team. This really gets to the golden rule of working with any AI. It's not a mind reader, it's a tool that follows your instructions. So the quality of the plan you get out is directly proportional to the quality of the information you put in. So what that really means is that mastering AI-powered planning is all about mastering the art of the prompt. It's about giving the AI the right context, so it's not just guessing, but it's actually creating a plan that lines up with your project's reality. A really powerful prompt has 4 key ingredients. First, your project goal. What are you building? Then, your team and timeline. Who's doing it and how long do they have? Next up, constraints. What are your budget or resource limits? And finally, your desired structure. You give the AI all of this context, and it's the difference between a generic to-do list and a real, usable project plan. All right, here's a pro tip for you. Instead of just asking for the entire plan all at once, which usually gives you pretty generic results, you want to use a much more powerful method called layered prompting. You basically build the plan in a conversation with the AI, one step at a time. You start at the very top. You give the AI all that good context we just talked about, but you specifically ask it to only give you the main high-level phases. This is how you stay in the driver's seat and make sure the foundation of your plan is solid before you add any more detail. And look at that. The AI comes back with a clean, focused, high-level structure. This is your foundation. These 4 phases, they make perfect sense. You can check them, approve them, and then move on. You're building this thing together, collaboratively. So once you're happy with those phases, you drill down into the next layer. You pick one phase, in this case, assessment, and you ask for the specific deliverables that fit under it. You're just building out the plan piece by piece. And again, you get a focused, relevant list. This back and forth process is so great because it lets you review and tweak it every single stage. It helps you avoid those weird AI hallucinations and make sure the final plan is something your team can actually use, not just some document that looks nice but is totally impractical. Now, once you have your whole plan built out, the magic doesn't stop because you can have the AI instantly reformat that same plan for totally different audiences and needs. All you have to do is ask. So, say you need something for a quick team huddle. You can just ask for a simple indented list. It's clean, it's easy to scan, and it's perfect for those informal chats to make sure everyone's on the same page. But then, maybe you need something for a formal report to stakeholders. No problem. You just ask for a numbered hierarchy. This format makes it super easy to reference specific items like task 1.2, which is exactly what you need for precise tracking and formal updates. And for the day-to-day grind, you can even ask the AI to turn the whole thing into a table, ready to be dropped into your favorite project tracker. You can even tell it which columns to add, like owner and status, leaving them blank for your team to fill in. So, what does this all add up to? It means the entire dynamic of project planning has just shifted. That initial feeling of being completely overwhelmed is replaced with a sense of clarity and control right from the very start. This is the fundamental change. That blank page that used to be a source of so much stress isn't a barrier anymore. It's an invitation. An invitation to have a creative conversation with your AI copilot. It just completely removes that hurdle to getting started. So let's recap the 3 new skills you've got. 1. Prompt with purpose. Give the AI good context, and you'll get good results. 2. Build interactively. Guide the AI step by step to stay in control. And 3. Format for impact. Tailor the output for whoever needs to see it. When you master these techniques, you're not just making plans faster, you're making better plans. They're clearer, more thought out, and way more adaptable. So the real question is, now that you have this new power at your fingertips, what amazing project are you going to build next?